We not supposed to get lambs, nigga. We not supposed to get lambs. That doesn't fit in the equation, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like real shit. Nah, real shit. We not supposed to get that. We not supposed to draw that shit. We supposed to see that shit on Google. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if we could do it, and I could inspire thousands, and maybe one day millions. Like, that's what I be thinking about. It's like, damn, like, we real life proof, bro. Real shit, bro. I swear to God, we real life proof. My mom's was making $12,000 a year. Word of my mother, $12,000 a year. My mom, one time she bought me a $400 North Face coat. That shit, when I think about that, bro, I used to wear 2 hoodies. I think they have a coat, mommy got the coat. But I remember like when she spent that $400, I seen it and she couldn't afford that coat. But she made it happen. That's why whenever she wants something, I'ma make it happen.
Used to be dead ass broke, bro, with no money, no power, no food at the crib, food stamps. Mama she don't got no car. She don't know where the fuck next meal coming from. But guess what now? Look.
I was dead, you heard? Look, I was dead though. I was dead.
This is a photo from your phone?
Look, I was dead though. Look, keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. Look, then I had the hard Deezy. Nah, man. I had the hard Deezy.
Okay.
Hold on, go ahead. M-Boys, right? M-Boys, right? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know what we went through, boy. I swear to God, but my cousin D, boy, I swear to God, we making him proud, boy. We do this for him every day, boy. Every day, boy. You don't see this in our hood, boy. We came for nothing, boy. I remember we used to sell clothes. We used to take each other money to go to Spinks, eat at night, boy. Like, y'all don't know the half, boy. This is real, boy. I love this dude to death, boy. He changing lives out here, boy. I swear to God. I do anything for him, boy. Real talk. You know that, boy. Real talk, boy. Let's go.
Keep working, y'all. Keep grinding. Keep trying for greatness in whatever you do. Feel me? A lot of people not gonna believe in your mission, your goals. As long as you believe, trust me, you gonna get there. Work hard, bro. Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. Listen, I live by that. Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. I'm telling y'all, bro, real shit, bro. Niggas don't come from money. Like, we ain't have a backup plan. There wasn't a plan B, bro. It's either we was gonna make it happen, or it was over, yeah. Like real shit. Real shit. All jokes aside, I swear to God. Duke was in the army, B. Me and Kyle Bronx. Kyle, what shelter moments? Shelter, real life shelter moments. Real shit. Niggas really come from the trenches, bro. So yes, I'm like extremely excited for, bro. My dude got a lamb truck, bro. Like, it's really from the trenches, bro. It's really from like real life trench, baby. Section 8 babies, word on my mother. Like, don't count yourself out.
Better.
You gonna have people ignore, like, think trying to like take you away from your blessings. Don't count yourself out. Look. Now look again. Shit crazy, son.
Look at them niggas, bro. Lamborghini, bro. I'm proud of these niggas, bro. Lamborghini, bro. Them niggas used to be bombs, bro. Like, niggas, them used to be bombs, nigga. I used to be a fucking bomb, bro. When I was 20, 21, 22, 23, I was a little disappointed because I'm looking at everybody else and I'm looking at them living their life at 20, 21, 22, 23. I'm looking at everybody having a blast. People the same age as me in college, they going to parties, they going on trips, they with their friends, they making money. I'm sitting there dead broke, not having fun, not enjoying life. But I just waited my turn. I ain't really complain for real. I just waited my turn. And now my turn is here. I don't know how I got here, gang, but real shit, bro. Never missed a plate, gang. So I could always tell my mom thank you, gang, because niggas never missed a plate of food, bro. Even if it was a little bit, that plate of food was there, gang. Word of my mother, gang. You feel me? I ain't have a lot. I ain't have a lot. I had holes in my pants, holes in my socks. I had one pair of sneakers a year, bro. But that plate of food ain't never miss, you heard?
No funny shit. Even though I went through mad bullshit, like it was a lot of funny stuff. To me, it's funny, but it was really detrimental to my life. It really did affect my life in some way, shape, or form. Point is that I never stopped believing in myself. No matter how many times I got kicked out of school, suspended, issues, family, DR, like poverty, it don't matter. I never stop and I never will stop believing in myself. And I don't want people, sometimes, people get discouraged. A lot of bad things happen back to back to back to back, and you get discouraged. That's fine, that's natural, that's normal. But don't let that shit fuck with you for too long, you feel me? 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, I feel you, take your time. But you know what I'm saying, progress is always key, bro. You know what I'm saying, 1 step forward, you feel me? Even just 1 step a day is still a step forward. So don't stop believing in yourself, feel me? Don't ever stop believing in yourself, that's a fact. Use that fire, that burn to keep you going.
You guys can do whatever you want. I want to say that again, and I really mean that. You guys can do whatever you guys want. Don't care how big the dream is, man. You can accomplish, man. I've came and I can honestly say that anything is possible. I've came to realization that nothing is impossible, and I want you guys to grow. I know the impact that I have on my community. I know the impact I have on my supporters, and I want you guys to just succeed in life. And whatever you want to do, whether you're a rapper, whether you want to stream, whether you're a YouTuber, go for it, Go for it, and don't get comfortable. Never settle. That's one thing I also learned too. Never settle in life. You're never supposed to be satisfied of where you at in life. You always want to go for more, more, and more. Because yes, look, you could be a rapper right now. You want to rap? Guess who's working harder than you? Somebody out there in the world right now is working as hard as you or more than you to claim that spot. And the question is, are you gonna let them?
Niggas used to be like, oh, what if this shit don't work out? Nah, nigga got 3 cars, bro. What if this shit don't work out? What you mean if this shit don't work out? Nigga got 3 cars now. Nigga finna buy his mama a whole house now.
Y'all fucking hated on me. Y'all hated on me, bro. Y'all said I couldn't do it. I came back, bro. I came back stronger. I came back harder. Because when you fail, the only way is up. Thank you to God. Thank you to my mom.
Before I started doing YouTube, nigga, you never worried about me, nigga. You never worried about me, nigga. You ain't check up on me, nigga. Y'all be thinking that y'all need people to support y'all in order to succeed when that's false. That's not true. That is absolutely incorrect, bro. You don't need nobody to support you, bro. I don't care who it is. You don't need your mama, you don't need your daddy, you don't need your grandpa, you don't need your friends, you don't need your dog, you don't need your cat, you don't need your turtle, you don't need your squirrel. You don't need nobody, bro, except you and the man upstairs, bro. That's it, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, you got people who only gonna support you once they start seeing progress, bro. They only gonna support you when they start seeing you grow. They only gonna support you when they start seeing your grind finally pay off. And that's just how it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like me, bro, I only had 2 people to support me on my YouTube grind, bro. And that's my own brother and one of my homeboys, bro. Other than that, nobody cared. Nobody thought I was gonna make it. Nobody thought I was gonna be where I'm at except me. That's why I say you don't need support system, bro. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares until you already there. Nobody cares until they see a little buzz behind your name. That's when they want to hop on a little train and say, hey, bro, I've been supporting you, bro. I rock with the grind, bro. No, bro. I don't want to hear that now. Because me, I used to DM people on Twitter. People that I ain't even know, people that I was just randomly DMing people. The link to my YouTube, hey, bro, can you know what I'm saying, subscribe to my channel? It'll help me out a lot. Get what they say? No. Get what they say? No. And now, 2, 3 years later, 4 years later, the same people who going back and seeing that I DM'd them 3 years ago, guess what they saying? Oh, bro, I ain't even know you was gonna be this big, bro. My bad, bro. No! Ain't no my bad, cause I told you. Off the rip, I told you. My boy, I told you already. I told you back then, bro. Hey, look, I need a little help right now. You know what I'm saying? I need a little support, but you didn't want to listen to me. Now look at me and my dogs. Look at me and my dogs. We going ballistics. We going berserko. Basically what I'm saying is, bro, as long as you grind on your own, bro, you don't need nobody, bro. Put in that work, put in that grind, because guess what? Eventually, it's going to be your time, my boy.
Hey, dog, look, you don't know how you going to win? You treat every day like a Monday and every month like a January. You gotta wake up every day and put 110% to your craft because there's someone out there that's getting it more than you. So don't be acting shocked when they up and you down. The person who grinds the hardest always gets it. Hard work beats talent every time.
You will never in life meet a hater doing better than you.
I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it all the way 100, bro. From here on out, just be you. Just be yourself, bro. Don't worry about what nobody else saying about you. Don't worry about what nobody else talking about. Just be you, just be yourself. Wanna know why? Cause at the end of the day, bro, they gonna have something to say about you regardless. If you're doing good, they gonna still talk about you. If you're doing bad, they gonna talk about you anyway. Man, just be you, just be yourself, do you, mind your own business, and don't worry about what people in the street saying about you, bro. There's one thing I done really had to teach myself, I gotta constantly remind myself, like, bro, they gonna talk about you anyway, but they talked about Jesus Christ, bro. They talked about the man upstairs, but they talked about God himself, bro. What makes you think they ain't gonna talk about you the same way? They're gonna talk about you even worse, bro. Just be yourself, bro. Straight business, bro. Real talk.
Hey, bro, I need you to get back in that mode again. That mode where nothing can take you off your pivot. You were just putting in that work every single day. See, that version of you is different. You gotta tap back into it. Don't be out here playing with your potential because you one of them ones, bro. You special. And you weren't meant to be a person that could have been the one. You are the one. So I need you to get back moving like it.
My boy, I need to start doing, bro. Y'all need to start taking risks, bro. Start taking risks, bro. So you will never be able to say, I wish I would have did that, bro. I wonder what happened if I would have did this right here. Me? Bro, I got here where I am today by taking a risk, bro. I remember when I was working at a regular job, bro. I quit. I walked out and went straight home and start grinding YouTube full time, no job, no nothing. And look how it turned out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So y'all boys need to start taking risks. If it work, great. If it don't work, whatever, try something else. You know what I'm saying? Start taking risks, bro.
Look, one thing I want you to promise me is that no matter how long it takes, keep going. No matter how much it hurts, keep going. So you was placed on this earth for a reason. You weren't meant to be average. You were meant to excel. You gotta understand that this grind is meant to make you who you're supposed to be, a dog. A little grind ain't never hurt nobody. Stop being soft. Let's embrace it. If you go through that fire, you're gonna come out real cold. That's what we want.
Bruh, do not, and I repeat, bruh, do not get on the internet and compare your life to people you see on the internet. Do not compare your success to people you see on the internet, bruh, because I'm telling you, it'll drive you crazy, bro. You get online, you get on Instagram, Twitter, and things of that nature, and you might see such and such meeting their goals and their accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Everybody telling them congratulations, and it might make you feel like you ain't doing enough with your own self. Stop it, bro. Don't compare your life and your success to the people that you see on the internet or other people that you see, you know what I'm saying, in real life, because it'll drive you crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, what be the case is, that ain't even real, bro. Everybody life that you see on the internet, that's their best life. They're not showing you the bad times, bro. They only showing you good times. So I know it's hard not to get caught up in seeing other people's life and seeing other people live their best life and not wanting it for yourself. But you just gotta remember, bro, as long as you, you know what I'm saying, focusing on your own life, bro, you straight, bro. Don't compare your life to nobody else.
Hey, bro, I ain't think I have to be the one to tell you, but you can't be lazy and make it. The ones who grind, get it, period. You can't be sitting here every day being piss poor expecting to be successful. That's not how it works. Every single day is clockwork, grind. And what you do is not gonna cut it. So don't be sitting here surprised when you live in an average life because you're doing average things. Simple as that.
I mean, look, sometimes you just gotta say fuck it and say you him, bro. Even when everybody doubting you and people hating on you, bro, you gotta look yourself in the mirror every single day and say that you are him. Have that confidence in yourself, my boy.
What's crazy is that same girl that like left me stranded pretty much in the army was the same girl who laughed at me when I told her I was doing YouTube. Yourself in the mirror every night before you go to bed and say, I'm him. I'm the shit. I'm me. Wait your turn, man. It's all about waiting your turn, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man. Hey, fellas, listen. Not only wait your turn when you see other niggas winning, but have patience though. You know what I'm saying? When you on your own grind, you on your own journey, you know what I'm saying, to get where you trying to go, I promise you, man, it's all gonna be worth it in the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it ain't gonna happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? It might take a month, 2-3 months, it might take 2-3 years. But I promise you, as long as you never give up, bro, your whole life is gonna change for the better.
Like, it might sound like cliche or whatever, but it's literally just being consistent. Like, I'm talking about 2017, I was uploading every day. I'm talking about if you can put January 1st,
yeah,
December 31st, 2017, it's gonna say at least 500 videos.
Wow.
I'm talking about I was eating 19, crazy. Then 2018, after that, it's like I had residual income.
And you was editing your own videos.
All my shit.
Damn.
I got an editor for a little bit, but I didn't like it because it made me more lazy. So I mean, it was days I upload 7 videos in one day. I ain't talking about like no reactions. I'm talking about 7 10-minute plus vlogs. I'm talking about not eating.
Jesus Christ.
But I was making 6 figures a month.
We kind of give up on them when we're very, very young. You know, a little child might ask the big questions like, why are we here? What's the meaning of life? What is this all about? You know, is there Santa Claus? Is there God? But then as adults, we're taught not to think about these things. We've given up on them. But I think the big questions are the big questions for good reasons. And if you can keep the idea in front of you at all times that you're going to die and that everything goes literally to zero, what's there to stress about?
Yeah, for better or worse, life is very short. How should people deal with its briefness?
Enjoy it. Make the best of it. You know, it's even briefer than that. Each moment just disappears. It's gone. There's only a present moment, and it's gone instantly. So if you're not there for it, if you're stressed out or you're anxious or you're thinking about something else, you missed it. So any moment when you're not in that moment, you are dead to that moment. You might as well be dead because your mind is off doing something else, or living in some imagined reality that is just a very poor substitute for the actual reality. So one of my recent realizations was, what is wasted time?
Don't wait till you feel good. Just take anxiety with you. A lot of people wait until the anxiety goes away before they do the things that matter to them. But that moment often never comes. The truth is, you can feel all of those sensations, the tension, the racing thoughts, and still take the step forward. Anxiety is only a problem when it makes you choose to stop. So don't stop. Just bring it with you.
Is there any limit to your ambition?
No.
Or any limit to what you think you can achieve?
No. Well, no. Because I think right now, if I was to quit rapping and I say I want to go to the NBA, I would be in the NBA.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Why would you think you could make it to the NBA?
Because I think I could do anything.
It doesn't exist. It's not existent. What the hell does that mean? Seriously, what does failure mean? It's not. It doesn't exist. It's a figment of your imagination. What does it mean?
Pulling the Jedi mind trick on me right now. I was like, does it exist?
No, I'm serious. Look, I'm trying to think, like, how can I explain it? So, let's use happy endings, right? And then we can relate this to failure and why it's not existing. Like, everybody talks about, like, everybody wants a happy ending, right? Now let's go to the reality of it, right? Let's look at a fairy tale story. Let's look at Snow White. Mm-hmm. She gets a happy ending. She finds Prince, whatever. She goes on. She lives happily ever after. Well, I call bullshit on that because 2 months later, the fact is they had an argument and he's sleeping on the couch. Right? So the point is, the story continues. The story continues. So if you fail on Monday, the only way it's a failure on Monday is if you decide to not progress from that. Right? So to me, that's why failure is not existent. Because, if I fail today, okay, I'm going to learn something from that failure and I'm going to try again on Tuesday. I failed, I'm going to try again on Wednesday. So it doesn't exist.
You know what? Should my ratings go in the tank? That's exactly what I'm going to say to the boss. Hey, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, but you know what?
We should try it again on Thursday.
If your ratings go in the tank, and which they won't, but if they did, you had learned a valuable lesson. You had learned a bunch of ways of how not to make a show that sucks. So then the next one will be better than the last one, right?
So are you telling me then, let's just say all the career statistics that you've compiled, they all still exist, still play for the Lakers, and all of that still happens. If you finished your career without a championship, you would not have looked at that as a failure?
No, I would have looked at it as being extremely disappointed because I had a dream and I had goals that I wanted to accomplish, right? And if I don't accomplish those goals, I have to ask myself why, right? So from my position, the reason why I would not have accomplished those things is poor leadership, failure to communicate properly with my teammates to put them in positions to be successful, lack of preparation, all those things would be reasons why I don't win, right? So now, if that was the case, in my career, I have to sit and I have to analyze that, and then as I move and I evolve, post basketball into business or whatever, those same weaknesses are going to reveal themselves there, right? So if I don't learn from that, I'm going to struggle here too, right? So I can take those situations and learn from those and have them, make me a better person later in life. But if I don't take that stuff and apply that someplace else, then that's failing, which to me is the worst possible thing you could ever have, is to stop and to not learn.
It's not weird at all that you want to find things by yourself, kind of feel it yourself, travel by yourself. It's because it's therapeutic and it's healing. You have your own schedule, and I think it's one of the best things to do. Here's the truth. People don't really care. People don't care if you're riding a bike. They don't care if you're playing basketball by yourself. They don't care if you're hanging out in a hot river, have a blanket of yourself, sit there and kind of read a book, eat snacks. What matters is what those activities really mean to you. Does it bring you peace? Does it bring you happiness? Do you feel content in the places that you're going to? That's what really matters. It doesn't really matter what other people think about you. It doesn't really matter if a few individuals find you cringe. At the end of the day, what are they going to do about it? Their attention that's fixated on you and you as a person will not last like an hour. People that look at you while you're filming, they're not going to remember you forever. They'll forget about me 10 seconds later, they walk past me. You're not relying on anyone else. You're learning to kind of be more independent, prioritize your own time, kind of grow this ability to be happy by yourself. The pattern that I notice about my friends sometimes is that when they get out of a relationship, they seek reassurance from other friends by drinking with them or hanging out with them, which is not really like a bad way to deal with it, but a lot of the times they rely on what other people say about the relationship instead of taking that time, embracing the pain and the heartbreak that they're going through. They're very quick to make these hangouts that help them better forget about the pain that they're going through. And although I completely understand how difficult it can be, knowing how to be by yourself creates emotional resilience, and that's very important. So it's okay to do things alone. It's not a wrong thing to seek your own peace. You don't have to hang out with people all the time or go to these places with your friends. If you feel like it, try going there alone. You'll slowly get to learn more about yourself because you're spending more time and thinking.
Every day is a new challenge, right? Every day is a challenge, is a day that we can prepare ourselves even more. So for us, we would call it putting money into the bank. So at the end of the year, when we had a major international competition, we could withdraw that money that we had saved throughout the year. And look, I'll be the first one to tell you, there were a lot of days where I did not want to get out of bed. And I guarantee you, if I ask the question here, if everybody is excited to get out of bed every single day, if I saw a hand, I'm going to blatantly call you a liar. Because we all know that is far from the truth. But if you have those little small goals, those little small things that get you excited when you don't want to, it's going to make it even better and even easier at the end when you're getting ready for a presentation or the end of the year or this or that, whatever event you're leading up to. It's going to make it so much easier. And I think if you look at the greats in anything that, in any walk of life, the greats do things when they don't always want to. And that's the separation. For me, that's what I've found. Because I can sure as hell tell you that there were days where I hated my coach. There were days where we got in fights, we got in arguments, we couldn't stand what we were doing. I would do things purposely to piss him off, but that's a different story. But, I think that was just really how we worked. Like, he was somebody who was so perfect for me that if I ever would have swam for anybody else, I never would have had the chance to do what I did, because he challenged me in ways and forced my mind to think differently. For me as a kid growing up, I'm huge into music, and music is a big part of my life, and I'm a huge Biggie Smalls fan, and he wrote a song called "The Sky Is the Limit." And as a kid growing up, I believed that. I believed that whatever I put my mind to, and if I was willing to make sacrifices and I was dedicated, that I could achieve absolutely anything.
What would you say to someone who's like trying to come up? Maybe not necessarily the way you came up, obviously, but in their own way. What would you tell them? What kind of encouragement would you give them?
One thing I hate saying this because everybody says it, like consistency, dedication, like, you feel me? But one thing I would say is that if I'm being completely real, like not everybody's gonna be able to you know, make it. You feel me? Cause I think it takes a little luck. Like I don't know. Like I feel like it take just a little, like the right time, the right place.
Timing.
Yeah, but dedication for sure. Like dedication and like when at the right time, consistency. But like but people don't understand that like slow motion is better than like no motion. Like
facts.
Like slow progress is way better than just not having nothing. And I feel like today's like right now, people aren't patient. Like I swear to God, I just feel like people are not patient with the blow up. I feel like people are just trying to rush and trying to hurry up and do this and this, knowing that shit gonna take years.
They want to go viral on that.
They want to go
video.
viral so fast. And it's like, bro, like you have to wait. And I just say play the back until it's time to play the front. And when it's your time to play the front, you go full throttle. Like today, like now is the time.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's why I feel like so much people that would be in my position would get comfortable so easy. But like I've caught myself trying to be comfortable at times. Like I've caught myself saying, nah, I probably want to go back home and just get lit real quick, or I want to do this and you feel me, just take today off and do this off. But what people don't know is that like I dead ass like put everything I got going on the side.